going on, guys? It's Mike G here with the official UFC 251 tips, picks, and predictions. I'm so excited for this card. We got Masvidal versus Usman. The BMF has stepped in and saved the day on 6 days short notice. Gilbert Burns was in. He got COVID, so I'm so excited. I'm very hyped up. Last fight card, I turned aside $200 into $3,700. So if you've been telling me all year, you know we've been cashing out big. You know the can't lose parlay has been hitting at a ridiculous rate. So you know we're going to cash big on this card. I'm here. Remember, these picks are free. I'm in the fight room every week breaking down film, analyzing what strengths, weaknesses each fighter has, helping you strategize your betting, not just throwing away money, picking here, picking there. No, we're going to attack this card the right way and cash out a lot of money together. If you appreciate what I'm doing, I would appreciate if you guys drop me a like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and it keeps the channel going. So thank you guys, and here come the picks for UFC 251.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is...
Okay, to start off the main card, we have Amanda Ribas versus Paige VanZant. Paige VanZant is a huge underdog. She's plus 500, plus 600, depending on what book you go on. Amanda Ribas is an absolute beast. She beat Mackenzie Dern, one of the jiu-jitsu legends in Brazil. She's been knocking people out. She's been arm-barring people. She's been submitting people. Amanda Ribas is an absolute beast. I think Paige VanZant has been more focused on fitness and modeling and doing all that here and there. I think Amanda Ribas, you can't bet minus 900. That's insane. So you bet that she's going to finish Paige VanZant. If you watch Paige VanZant's fight against Michelle Waterson, she got easily thrown down to the ground and easily submitted. I think the same thing is going to happen. You bet Amanda Ribas plus 110 to finish this within the distance. Even though it's 3 rounds, Paige VanZant just not going to be able to hang with Amanda Ribas, and you bet it plus 110 and lock that in and get yourself more than even money, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is...
Okay, for the second fight of this stacked UFC card, we have the rematch of Thug Rose versus Jessica Andrade in a strawweight battle, which is going to most likely determine who gets to fight Zhang Weili for the title. We have the rematch. The first fight, Rose was absolutely dominating. She was killing Jessica Andrade for a good round and a half. And then, as most people know, Jessica Andrade slammed Rose on her head. Rose tried to hold on to a submission too long, got slammed on her head in one of the craziest slam knockouts ever, and fight over. Rose's lights went out. Rose loses her championship. Jessica goes on to lose her championship to gets knocked out by Zhang Weili pretty easily in the first round. So I just don't think Jessica Andrade is going to be able to hang with Thug Rose. Thug Rose has been working with Trevor Whitman. She came in as a submission specialist in the UFC, and now she is a knockout machine. Trevor Whitman helped refine her striking, helped get her into, and I just think wherever this fight goes, whether it goes on the ground, whether it goes standing, I just don't think Jessica Andrade is going to be able to handle it. I think Rose is going to correct that slight mistake she had from getting slammed on her head. That's not going to happen again, and Trevor Whitman and her are going to lock this up. I think you max bet this. This is an absolute max bet at minus 210. I caught it at minus 190 earlier in the week, but this is an absolute home run. You max bet, and I love Rose. Who doesn't love Rose? Who doesn't love the girl? Max better.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is...
Okay, for the third fight of the main card, we have the Jose Aldo versus Petr Yan for the vacant bantamweight championship. Petr Yan is 14-1, undefeated in the UFC, coming in as a minus 235 favorite. In this one, I have an upset alert, ring the bells, ring the bells. We're taking Jose Aldo at plus 185. Jose Aldo is arguably the greatest 145er ever. I think he's too big for Petr Yan. The size difference is gonna matter. He's gonna be able to take any punch that Petr Yan throws. I'm not believing the hype behind him. He only has 15 professional fights as opposed to Jose Aldo's 34. Jose Aldo's fought murderers row, fought the best of the best in the world. I think experience is gonna play big here, and I think Jose Aldo is realizing he's coming off of 2 losses at 33 years old. He's not gonna go into this one dumb. He's gonna strategize. I think he's gonna go go back to using his leg kicks. If you watch the Jimmy Rivera fight, Petr Yan struggled extremely when Jimmy Rivera chopped away at those legs, and we all know what Jose Aldo does to people's legs. So I think a hungry Jose Aldo is going to win the bantamweight championship, and we take Jose Aldo plus 185. You put 1 unit on it, and you lock it away for the night, and you roll with Aldo, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is...
Okay, for the co-main event of UFC 251, we have Alexander Volkanovski versus Max Holloway in the rematch for the featherweight UFC championship. This one, Alexander Volkanovski is coming in as a huge favorite. He started off as around minus 200, but Max Holloway trolled on Ariel Helwani's show and said he wasn't training. He only trained over Zoom, and he was trolling heavy, and the public believed him and actually ballooned the odds up to favor Volkanovski. It's now around minus 225, minus 235. It's really hard to pick against Max Holloway in this one. Young Max Holloway was knocking everyone out. He was killing the featherweight division. Anyone that was there, Anthony Pettis, Charles Oliveira, Jose Aldo twice, anyone that was there, he was knocking out. He stepped up and fought Dustin Poirier at 155, and he walks around pretty big, so it's very hard to pick against him, but Alexander Volkanovski is the real deal. I think he's going to be the champion for a while until he fights to beat. So I think in this one, I don't see either of them knocking each other out. I think whatever the over is, that's a pretty safe bet. And Alexander Volkanovski by decision at even money is a safe bet in my opinion. It's one of those weird situations where Volkanovski is 3 inches shorter, but he actually has a longer reach than Max Holloway. He has a 2.5-inch reach advantage on Max Holloway. So I think he's going to be able to get those leg kicks across, he's very strong. He used to walk around at 250. I think this one, you take Volkanovski by decision, you put a slight unit on it, you don't go crazy with it, because I think either way it goes, it's going to be a decision fight. So take the over and Alexander Volkanovski by decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is...
Okay, for the main event of the night, the moment we've all been waiting for, we have the BMF Street Jesus Jorge Masvidal versus Nigerian Nightmare Kamaru Usman for the welterweight championship of the world. Kamaru Usman is coming in as a huge favorite at minus 285 for good reason. He's been in training camp for this whole time. Jorge Masvidal had took this fight on 6 days notice, so no matter what, it's a win-win situation for him. Whether he wins the belt, he'll be in glory. If he loses his, people say he took the fight on short notice, he wasn't even fighting. So for that reason, and a lot of different reasons, I just don't think stylistically, I think Kamaru Usman knows that Masvidal has such an advantage on the feet that he's going to do what he did to Woodley. He's going to press him against the fence. He's going to toss him down to the ground, and he's going to absolutely dominate. I think there's going to be 10-8 rounds in this one. As much as that pains me to say, guys, I told you guys I was going to help you guys make smart bets. I'm the biggest Jorge Masvidal fan ever. I love his aura. I love everything he's doing for the sport. But in this one, it's just a bad matchup. I think the champion who's focused, who's prepared, who's had a full training camp, you cannot bet against him. If you want to sprinkle some money, if you're up a lot of money, take Masvidal by KO because that's the only way he gets it done. But other than that, you take Kamaru Usman by decision and you roll with that and put in a smart bet, boys. Okay, for the Can't Lose Parlay this week, we have another absolute banger. If you've been tailing us at Frosty Inc., you know we've been hitting at a phenomenal rate. We missed the last two, unfortunately, because we took two unproven fighters, and we live and we learn. But this week, we have an absolute banger. We have Doug Rose, Kamaru Usman. Yes, the fight completes 2 rounds in Max Holloway versus Alexander Volkanovski, and Amanda Ribas. If you put that parlay in 4 ways, you get plus 170. Those are absolute locks. I feel so confident about this one. I am max betting this parlay as many units as you can put on it. Put it in this week, and I guarantee we're going to cash out. And like I said, if you appreciate what I'm doing for you guys, please just drop me a like, comment, and subscribe, and stay frosty, my friends.